hope you're all doing great. Today I'm going to teach you some new interesting tags. But this time we're going to do it practically. Sounds interesting, right? Let's get started. In the last video, I created a web page called Page 1. I'm going to open it and continue it from there. It is not .txt. Go to all files, which is where our web page is stored. Why don't we do a recap? Doc type. It tells the browser that we're using the HTML format. It helps the browser to display the web page correctly. Title. It is where the title of the web page is given in the title tag, and it's within your head part. Today we're going to be learning about the tags within the body tag. What can I start with? Why not we start with headings? There are so many heading tags like H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. But what is the difference between them? H1 is where the most important heading is stored, and H6 is where the least important heading is stored. So, now I'm going to use all of the headings and show you the difference. Let me say some important facts about H1. You must use a H1 tag. The search engines use it to index the web page. Can I use more than one H1 tags? No. It's not advisory. You can use only one because good coders, they will only use one H1 tag. Now, moving on to H2. Can I use more than one H2 tags? Of course! As long as the order's not changed. Can I skip a heading? Of course. I can put a H3 after a H1, and H4, H5, and H6 after a H1. And also, you cannot have a H3 after H4. It has to always be before a H4. The hierarchy cannot be changed. Okay, now I'm going to save my project. No, I'm in this file. Save it, and let's test our code. Go to the file you saved it in, Page 1, click on it, and here we are. You see heading 1 is bigger, and heading 6 is has a lower font. Heading 1 is most important, and heading 6 is the least important. Now you're familiar with it? Now, moving on to paragraphs. Simple. Paragraphs in an essay. Now I'm going to show you how to write them. A less than symbol, a letter P, and a gradient simple. Okay, so you can use any number of the paragraph tags. Now I'm going to copy a simple dummy text. Lorem ipsum, which is a dummy text I can use. And go here. Here I'm going to copy it, put the P, open P tag, and then here it is. And remember, I have to close it. Okay, so now I'm going to why not put the heading? So what is lorem ipsum? And I can put it in a H2. Lorem ipsum, and then I'll change it into a H2. And here we are. And now you have to put the heading 1, remember, and I'll put lorem ipsum. Okay, and close the H1 tag always, and why don't we test our code? Save it first, and go to the file you saved it in. Oh, it was already there. Okay, refresh it, and here it is. It is in a paragraph. Lorem ipsum is the title, H1. What is lorem ipsum in H2? Less important than H1. And here it is, our paragraph. Okay. So now I'm going to put another text from the lorem ipsum page, copy it, and go back to my file where I'm coding. And then I'll put another one. And remember, I have to open it again. I'll put it as a H4. And why do we use it? And close the H4 tag. And then remember, open your P tag and close your P tag. Okay. So now we have to save our project, not file. And then let's refresh the code, and here it is. You see the paragraph, it gives a one-line space between them. And here it is. It's simple. Why don't you try something similar to this? It's interesting if you do it by yourself. Please give your comments, and if you have any doubts, please comment in the comment section. I'll reply as soon as possible. I wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.